Peace, peace, my peace, peace, my peaceful people. I know, it's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a strong read to get you through this life in one piece. We're gonna do these till we reach the top tier of these C's. These C's, these spaces, something like this. Y'all can find the right word and replace this. But yo, yeah, man. You know how things go. Sometimes there are delays. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was especially, not only are there delays, there's sometimes other priorities. Sometimes we gotta do other stuff. Sometimes we have to live life. You know what I'm saying? So we have to let life work for us. But yeah, this week, right now, right about now, I think I might be too loud. I'm not sure. I got these things in my ear. But yeah, right about now, hopefully y'all can still hear me. I'm gonna try to keep it down a little bit. Yeah, nah, I'm hit with a special urge right now because I need the spell workers to know what transmutation looks like. Okay, I need the spell workers to understand that you don't control me. There's a lot of activity going on this week or this past week, right? There's a lot of stuff going on, right? But yeah, I need you spell workers to know that no. See, God got my back, my front, my up, my down, both sides, okay? My inside, okay? So y'all can't fuck with me. And it's just what it is. Y'all cannot fuck with me. And as a matter of fact, see, what y'all don't know is that I'm that soldier that God put in front of you as bait, okay? Go ahead, bring it. Bring everything that you got. Put it on me, right? See, because I can take it. Guess what? You can't take what I can take, Dad. You can't take what I can take, brother, right? You can't take what I can take, ex-girlfriend, baby mom, right? Y'all can't take what I can take because I'm the strong one, okay? I'm that one, okay? As a matter of fact, there's a lot of people out here who hate me because y'all saw in me what I didn't even see in me long time before I see it, okay? Let me give you another reason. Y'all know that I got something on me. Y'all know that there's some shit with me, right? Let me give you another reason to be mad about that. You see, last year when y'all was going through your Dr. C stuff, right? We did the Dr. C's readings. I was doing my rituals, right? And I did a ritual out in the woods. And it was pretty deep. This is actually, I would place this as probably the highest metaphysical revelation that I've ever had. Okay, so I saw myself pour a libation. Y'all know how I do, right? Pour the name, say the name, and water touches the earth. Well, as the water touched the earth, with each time that I poured 12 times. And I said 12 names. These are my ancestors. These are spirits who have come to me, spirits, ancient spirits, right? I'm in touch with over 4,000-year-old spirits, right? Some of them y'all know, right? And I ain't going to even drop names because y'all hate me even more. I'm going to temper the hate that I'm offering up today. But yeah, these are my Shepsu, right? They came to me. They come to me and they say, this is what we want you to do. They say, this is who you are. They say, this is what this is, right? They show me television and it's you. They show me what you doing on my behalf when I'm not around, right? Well, anyway, so in this vision, during this ritual, as I poured, each name I poured, a star would come from the ground up to about right here, right? So I would pour, up goes another one, pour, up goes another one, pour, up goes another one, until I had 12 lights around my head. And y'all tell me what that is, right? From that point, they kind of lifted me, levitated me kind of across the plane, and The metaphor is, we're going to help you live your life. We here for you. You got it. This is where we are. We right here. We not far. In other words, that's what they're telling me. Right? So, and then, right? Then I tune my mind out into the world and I find the term earth angel. Wow. So that's why the spells don't work on me. See, I have an anointing from something much higher than you. Okay? Much higher than me. Told me to get here. They told me that they want to use me, right? The divine, right? God. Or Metu Neter wants to come down through say Anuaka and talk to you. Okay? Now be mad. If that's what gets your goat, then you be mad at that. All right? Because that's what it is. That's all that it is. That's why you're mad at me. You tell me, right? How do you come into a situation where you're put into a suddenly homeless situation and you go to the people who's supposed to love you, the people who's supposed to be there for you when you go through rough times, right? And they're not there for you. How does that happen? That's because God put an earth angel in around a den of devils. This was my father and my brothers, the den of devils. And my sister, I have a sister who's a devil also. Yeah, she was the first one to be bitten. I know, what, let me run it back. Let me calm it down, because, my heat will take this thing over if I let it. Let me not. All right, so let me go back, right? You good, great, wonderful people in my life are victims. Y'all are victims of your own ego, and you are victims of the devil, right? I usually don't even speak in those terms like that, but that's what your ego is. And when you saw me coming, and I'm telling you that God lives inside you, right? I'm telling you that this planet is a place for God's entry, right? So that God could come through, grow himself, and reconnect. Right? That's what this life is about. I told y'all that stuff and y'all knew it was true, but y'all hated me for telling you. What? Y'all hated me for telling you this. All that says is that, your ego was up, right? So when that pep spirit, right? When that negative darkness came and said, attack him. Because he's too much. He's doing too much. He's too this, he's too that. How do you listen to that if you love me, right? How are you of righteousness and you hear me speaking of righteousness, but you attack me because something dark told you to? How do you allow my light to fuck with your demons? And we from the same cloth. It's because we not from the same cloth. And this we now know. I apologize to some of my viewers that's watching me, thinking, I wish you would get back to doing readings and talking about the Neteru and stuff like that, Yeah, we're going to do that, and like I said, I apologize, but, sometimes you got to face the issues. And this is the issue, okay? This is the issue right now. Right now, I got spell workers in my family that don't want to see me succeed. What's crazy? When you have a plan, right? When you have a plan, this is what we know now. When you have a plan, you are not supposed to tell your plan to everybody, right? You're supposed to save that plan for those who love you, right? Those people who got your back, your front, right? That's who you tell your plans to. Right? Well, me, the earth angel that I am, I thought I had my people around me, when these bright ideas started coming to me. Bright ideas always come to me, y'all. Y'all just don't know. I could lose these ideas and I got 50 more in the dictaphone. So, whatever. But, You know, so this happens. This, you know, these bright, you know. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, you know, people are mad. Why are people mad? People are mad because, you know, God showed me favor. I said in that song, I didn't say it. This is I told y'all a song in that second video. Y'all saw a song that I sang recently, right? That's a song that was given to me. I didn't write that song. That song was written through me, okay? And what did it tell me? It said nothing about this was fair. I said that 20 years ago. 20 years ago, I was shown a revelation that happened over the past 2 years. You know, well, at the end of the dream, or not the dream, was it a dream? I don't know if it was a dream or a meditation at this point, but it was deep. But at the end of it, I flew away as a phoenix. So I know what's next, and you know what's next. Hence this activity, right? This spell work, and y'all want me to stop my mission. What? How do you get there, Jason? You don't want me to talk about that Rukatu shit. Wait, y'all my brothers. You my father. Like, how come my father has not said one word to me about none of my videos? If I've known you and we have a past where we could say we've had conversations, we've dealt, you know, we've sat in rituals together, things like that, right? And you haven't said, hey, you know, I see what you're doing on the good job or bad job or anything, then I know who you are and I know who you're not. And I'm sad. I'm a little bit saddened by that because, see, it seems like as I walk this life, I'm finding out that I'm the only sincere individual out here. Nobody got sincerity, right? I can't know you from childhood and see you doing something and not say, yo, man, that's what's up. I can't do that. See, I can't do that. But you, all y'all did that. And now I'm beyond my family, right? I'm talking about people who I knew from the past. Ron, Quentin, Kamel, you know what I'm saying? Yo, bro, what happened? I thought we was bros. Guess we ain't bros. And it's a damn shame because I didn't do nothing to y'all but love y'all. Damn. How does that work? That's going to boggle my mind for a while. But all I did was love every one of y'all. And all y'all did was betray me. But, you know, that is whatever it is, right? You know, yeah, so I just wanted to kind of spit that little introduction as to why y'all see me now, right? And why y'all ain't been seeing me for a minute. But yeah, it's a new cycle, y'all, and we got some readings to do, so let's get busy. That's Tehuti. Smoke rules kta. Korpain naba. In iso sabahu. Heru puin attempt to kiptan no che. Korpain se hati jeram de jeretu. Intra. Attempt to take time Tehuti. Dwamalunate. Paya banitu. Banitu. Intra. Tim. On the spirits of the king of Bagua. Chie. Kum. Che. Sun. Li. Ka. Tui. Ken. Dwa. Dao. Interacting on the spirits of the tarot. The major arcana. The minor arcana. Of the air. The water. The earth. And of the fire. Duanity. Okay, let's talk to God. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Nodian folk. What's good? We are back. Yeah. I know. Hopefully y'all got my intro from a couple readings ago, but yes, we are back. You know, yeah, man, my bad for being out, you know what I mean? I had to do some things, you know, I still have to do things, you know what I mean? I'm juggling here, I'm working, you know, we got to work it out. So, but you know, but my heart is here. So now my physical is here. So here we go, you know what I mean? Capricorns, we got to talk to God. All right. So here we go. Heru Tem Chas. Heru Tem. Y'all can see it a little bit. Heru Tem Chas. I hope y'all can hear me all right. Heru Tem. Well, out fell. We're going to take it. Heru Tu Ma'at. Right? Heru Tu Ma'at. And peeking out from under there, right? So Heru's hanging out with Oset Tem, Sebek 2, and Wajet. Okay. So we really, you know, like, I kind of, all right, let's see how we do it. First, let's work it down. It was Heru Tem. Heru Tem Chas. Heru was the first card that we could see. Heru Tu Ma'at, readily visible, right? And then as we spread it, we got Omen, which we will put in parentheses. It's Omen Tem Ma'at. Put that in parentheses with the Sebek 2, Chas, and the Wajet Hetep. All right, we throw all that in the parentheses. Okay, so we got Heru Tem, Heru Tu Ma'at. All right, then we just get the reading very similar. Right, we got Heru Tu Ma'at, Heru Tem, Pisces. So, we got that backwards. So that's Heru Tem, Heru Tu Ma'at, right? So we have the pleasure principle needing to be checked and put into place, right? The principle, you know, it could be pleasure, it could be over relaxation, right? You know, being too lazy, that's what over relaxation is, something like that. Someone's lazy and needs to get on the Heru. Someone is perhaps, you ever, had a nice girl, maybe your girl come over, y'all spend the whole Saturday together, you know what I mean? Y'all intertwining your life force, and Sunday you zapped, that type of thing. Perhaps this is like put a curb on your pleasure tendencies, right? Whatever it is going to zap your life force, you're going to have to put a curb on that. Could be smoking, could be drinking, right? Whatever you're dealing with that's tweeful, right? That is, that needs to be checked, right? That perhaps could also be messing with your life force, right? You won't have to, put the no on it, right? Put the Heru on it. No, right? That's what you do. No. Right? Okay, so we got Omen Tem. So this is conditionings. Sebek, this is the thoughts. And Wajet, this is the energy, right? So yeah, you got, thoughts, 10 thoughts and conditionings, right? That are associated with fire that you got to hold down this Heru cycle, right? Venus going to make you pleasurable. Yeah, you don't want to get in your woogly mode. Don't ask me why I said woogly. I just said it, all right? Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, let's go to the I Ching. Straight stress. Straight stress, straight open. You said straight stress, straight open. Open. Closed. Open. open, close, open. That's the hexagram 60 into the 29. Yeah. So it's exactly what I said. Hey, put every word that you heard me say, you put that on your Tehuti shrine. No, this first line is 60. The 60 is all about setting limitations on yourself, right? Self-restraint, being disciplined, things like this, right? This first line is, it's just saying that, you're going to have to move when you are not going to feel like moving. You have to do something, but you're going to not go out the door with it. You don't have to. You need to go, but you ain't gonna go out the door. You need to go, but you won't leave the door. But maybe you're supposed to just flow. All right. We said remaining within the courtyard, outside the door. No blame, no error. All right. These persons will know their prescribed limits and will keep within them. Line 1 is strong in the right place and hence would exercise its power and go its own way. Right? Beware, this line has its correlate in line 4. Okay? This correlates in line 4. The first line of the trigram con, which is peril. This man will realize that it is wisest for him to keep calm and tranquil and not exceed due limits in any way. Since he will do this of his own free will, he will be exercising proper restraint, conforming to customs and morals, and will be perfecting his own conduct. So this is about appropriately pausing up, holding it down, right? Not going too far, not doing too much, right? The energy is there. In the parentheses, we got Omen, Sebek, right? So the thoughts are there, right? Like it's an open way, right? To go Amen Tem, right? Which is conditionings, negative, right? And just let the energy, right? Or create a Wajet Hetep energy, right? Could be all of those things, right? But this goes into the 29, right? The 29, if there was probably, if I had to, right? Of course, we're glad we don't have to do this, but if I had to take one hexagram, if you told me, if God said, all right, you about to do a reading, what's the one hexagram that you don't want to get? It would be that one, right? Why? Because 29 is darkness over darkness, right? Con over con, okay? That's dark. That is ignorance. So that lack of light. Okay, so you never want the lack of light. So curb yourself. Make sure you ain't in your most negative heteru. All right, go to the tarots. Heteru is also behavior that is like how you say, like people-pleasing kind of behavior, but also like phony, right? You could be the type of person who, clout chasing, right? Or, doing things for clout or doing things for others because of the way that it looks, things like that. Heteru is phony at the end of the day, right? Positive or negative. Let me hold it down, let me not say it like that, right? But you can have a heteru too, and that's a person who puts on a smile. Whereas Ma'at is going to have a smile that comes from within. It's never going to be something that's just external, right? Heteru is a very external part of the person. It's the Sahu part of our spirit, right? So, you gotta respect that when you see that. Right? Heteru Tem could very well be a phonyism, right? The urge to, fake left, right, and go right, right? The urge to present it differently than it is in your mind to someone else, right? Yeah. All right. Tarot. All right. Let's see. 5 of Wands in the Re. Chariot in the Re. sound effects. We got Ace of Pentacles in the Re and the Five of Swords in the Re. Everything is Re, y'all. What's going on? What's going on? Everything in the Re, man. Oh, man, that's messed up. Even the Het Heru Tim that popped out first is negative, which is in the Re. So, I don't know, Five of Wands in the Re. Chariot in the Re. Okay. We got the Ace of Peas in the R, Jim. Okay, it's not the 5, but it's the 8 of Swords, which is worse. 8 of Swords in the Re. Maybe coming out of this. All right, maybe that's not so bad. Look, and I really wasn't supposed to see it, but I see it. Now I gotta take it. Temperance is in the Re. Whoa. Y'all gonna be out there. Don't do it. I was just talking about this story. Oh man, maybe this is coming up in my awareness for a reason. On the don't do it side of things, man, I ain't even gonna include that. This is already worse enough. I ain't gonna include that last one because I was reaching for it. Let me not reach for stuff. It's just all right. So yeah, interesting. This seems like a circumstance where back when I was younger, way younger, like that's like one of my first jobs. I was waiting for the bus on my way home from work, and this is back when you could actually do like this and open the bus window. Right? So I'm waiting out on the curb there, and this couple pulls up to me next to me in the car. Right? They on their way out of the gas station or whatever, and they roll down the window, and the lady is in the passenger seat, white girl, blonde hair. And she's showing me her knockers. I'm like, oh, okay. And I guess her boyfriend or pimp or whatever he was is sitting next to her. And he reaches over and pulls up her skirt so I can see it. I'm like, oh. So just then the bus comes, right? So people start to get on the bus. And I was kind of like, I knew I wasn't going, you know what I'm saying? But this is when I was young, so I was a little wild. But what I was thinking was, if dude wasn't there, I'd have went. If that was 2 girls in the seat, I'd have been out in a heartbeat, right? But it wasn't. It was dude. Dude was sitting there. I was, I'd never. But it was funny. I was sitting there looking, and it looked like I was contemplating the situation. And one of the dudes that got on the bus ran to the back of the bus, opened it up. He was like, "Don't do it, Holmes." It was mad funny. But that's like that kind of looks like this. Whereas you got a situation where there is something is coming to you in the lane of temptation. I think again, let me try to get it down. Temptation is out there, right? Heru Tim, right? And it's a matter of saying yes or no. And you should say no. See, I probably got in that car, I'd probably, been one of them stories. But yeah, we ain't doing that. Anyway, so the 5 of Wands, that's a fight. It's in the reverse, right? The Chariot is moving and it's in reverse. So this could be talking about your fight is down. Your ability to fight is down. Your ability to move is down. It's compromised in some way, it's hurt, right? Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse, right? So there is something here that is in jeopardy. Some level of material that perhaps is being challenged by others, right? 8 of Swords is in the reverse. So this is some level of entrapment, some level of, being stuck or not able to get past something, but it's in the reverse, right? But then the Temperance is in the reverse. This is a very, very negative circumstance, Capricorn. Het Heru season. I'm going to tell you to go to Oser, right? You got to go to Heru, definitely. You have to deal with Heru. But I would say deal with Osir as well, because you have to neutralize something. There is, whether it's in you or around you, outside of you, you have to go to the top and have yourself washed down from the top. Right? There's so much negativity here. It's hurtful. Even your Amen is 10. You know? So this is purification, right? This is, reset. You have to reset. You have the temperance in the reverse. So your ability to be at balance is challenged right now, right? You are challenged, right? Something in your Hehebu sphere is challenging your ability to be cool, you know? Five of Wands in the reverse. So this signifies that you've been fighting, or, someone's been fighting you. Something has been fighting you. You're fighting with something, someone, right? Movement is hindered, right? Your movement, your will, your determined nature is hindered by this fight. Perhaps you're losing this fight, right? Yeah. And Ace of Pentacles is in the Re, right? The body, the physical body, the energy is in the Re, right? Yeah. This is about health as well. Yeah, with that Temperance in the reverse, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Be careful. Be careful about your health. Stop smoking, stop drinking. Tend to your exercise. Tend to your life force building and regulating activities. Qigong. Do some Qigong. Do some daily, you want the life force breathing through you. Right? Amen, Tim, and Wajet as well. You want daily, do some breathing exercises for more than, at least, do 20 minutes a day of some breathing this week, and it'll help you with some of this, But yeah, this is a situation where you have to be careful, because again, you got 60 into the 29, right? So this is like you need to be holding something down, but the 29 is there, and it's saying that it's going to be hard, right? If impossible for you, right? If you can't, if it's going to be hard, put it like that. It's going to be, but none of this is not doable, right? Invoke your Heru, right? Invoke your will, right? Invoke your Heru, right? Heru is the savior, period. Okay? You save yourself by invoking your will, period. That's it. With that, I'm going to say peace and love. We're going to do it again next cycle. Peace.